All right, early voting. Believe it or not, we're already talking election season. Joining us, Secretary of State Adrian Fontes. Thanks for doing this.
Happy to be here.
All right, let's establish something. Do we both agree that mail-in voting in Arizona is not going anywhere?
Yes.
So it's not leaving. There's not going to be a movement. No matter what executive order is signed, it's staying.
That's correct.
Okay, so let's
We can talk about why, but I think we've all seen the arguments why, and it'll eventually work out in the courts.
Okay, so then let's talk about things we can do to make elections faster, so results faster.
Why?
Without compromising security.
Okay.
We want faster results, don't you?
You are talking about network predictions. The results are already really fast. They are two separate things.
But I'm talking about Arizona lagging behind a lot of the country with our
And
results.
network predictions. That's what you get on election night. You don't get results on election night.
But how long did it take for Arizona to verify its ballots?
Probably, well, less time than it took Utah, Florida, Texas, California, and et cetera. What you're talking about and what people misunderstand is on election night, nobody gets real results.
Right.
They get network predictions.
But how
So
long-
slow your roll, and let's talk about it correctly. You want results? You got to come after the network predictions and go to real official results.
So do you think
on
we
the network
count
predictions? You're talking about the networks. Talk to them.
Do
Don't
we
change
count,
the law to
do
mess with
you-
voters.
Do we count? So let me then ask you this: do we count ballots fast enough for your liking in Arizona?
No, we could do a little faster.
Okay.
But there's a lot of space for improvement. But let's not confuse network predictions on election
Right.
night with actual results.
So then let's talk about how you make it faster. We were just talking about this. I vote on Friday because Tuesday's a busy day for me. I go down, I show them my ID, my voter registration card, they verify I'm that voter, they print out my ballot.
Sure.
Then it ends up in an early envelope
Right.
to be re-verified later as a late early.
That's right.
Is there a way, or should we, make that a little more streamlined?
Sure, if you want to show your ID, some of the folks have talked about putting a stamp on it saying that we've verified the ID. It might skip the signature verification process. But the fact that we've got these redundant systems comes from people making rules who don't understand the process in the first place. And they listen to all these folks yelling and screaming over here about you have to have voter ID. Well, yes, I think voter ID is okay on election day. But if you're voting early and you're signing that envelope, just like the person that's mailing it in, you've already got that security system that's solid. It's good to go.
I agree.
Arizonans love it. So why during early voting do you need to show your ID is your question.
When I'm going, if I do, which I have to do,
Okay.
why can't it be verified that I've already proven I'm the voter without that extra step?
Because the people that make the rules don't pay attention to how the systems work securely already, and they're making crazy rules.
Would it be a better way to do it if, not better, a faster way of doing it if I went through that process on Friday, and then if it's not tabulated there, but it's already set to go into a machine without the verification?
Here's there's an underlying assumption that we have to do it faster. That's not real. Network predictions on election night are not real results. No state gives you real results on election. That doesn't exist.
that.
But that's the underlying assumption of what you're talking about here. You're asking me, how do we do it faster? I want to do it more securely and more accurately. I don't necessarily want it to be faster. I want it to be right. And that's the difference. When
We
you
all want it to
understand,
be. Can't we do both? Can't we do it faster?
it'll cost you a huge ton of money. You can have it fast, you can have it accurate, and you can have it cheap. But you can't have all three. You only get two. You can have it fast and expensive, but you're going to lose accuracy. You can have it fast and you can only have two of those three. So let's just kind of cool the temperature here and ask ourselves, what do we really want? What's our priority here? Our priority is to continue to develop bit at a time by data-driven decisions how we run our elections.
All right.
We want it better.
All
But
right.
there's people that are screaming about results on election night. They simply don't understand.
I get it.
Those come from networks. Those aren't official results. Remember Cinema McSally?
Yes.
Remember the lead flipped back
do.
and forth and back and forth? Guess what? That was what the networks were predicting. That wasn't results. There was no shenanigans.
But
It's
we
just,
do know-
We reported these numbers. Oh, we got more to count. Yep, report those numbers. Okay, more to count. Report. And then eventually we had official results. That's the official results. But you want network predictions faster? Talk to the networks.
But you oversee elections, and I'm asking you as the expert that oversees elections, isn't there a way to get accuracy more quickly?
Yes, and it's much more expensive than the state of Arizona is willing to spend money on.
Would it be worthwhile, in your opinion, to spend that money?
Yeah, if we want to, if that's a priority. But we're going to have to find the money somewhere. What are you going to cut? What are you going to cut? Or are you going to raise revenue to make this happen? This is what leadership is about. We have to figure these things out. But when people who are basing their justifications on mythologies and conspiracy theories and, oh, this is all screwed up, and they're not being sane and careful and data-driven in their decision-making, they're going to make up crazy rules.
All right.
We don't need that.
We're out of time. This is why I love this conversation. We will continue it, I'm sure, in a future date. We'll be back.